Good morning, y'all. So I'm hearing my word, and I was just reading through some of my notes to myself, and I stumbled across Mark chapter 4, and he tells one of my favorite parables in here, and it's the parable of the sower. And so the reason that God spoke in parables was because he wanted to speak specifically to his people, because people often have it misconstrued. It's not that everybody is God's people. No, we're all God's creations, but everybody is not of him. So I love how he explains it. Mark chapter 4, verse 15. And it says, some are like the word sown on the path. When they hear it, immediately Satan comes and takes away the word sown in them. And others are like seeds sown on rocky ground. When they hear the word, immediately they receive it with joy. But they have no root. They are short lived. When this distress or persecution comes because of the word, they immediately fall away. Others are like seeds sown among thorns. These are the ones who hear the word, but the worries of this age, the deceitfulness of wealth, and the desires for things enter in and choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. And those like seeds sown on good ground hear the word, welcome it, and produce fruit 30, 60, and 100 times what was sown. Right here, it's just pretty much self-explanatory. But if you can't understand it, I'll break it down. So pretty much, verse by verse, I'll break it down. He says, some are like the word sown on the path. When they hear, immediately Satan comes and takes the word sown in them. So some people, they hear the word, it sound good, but as soon as they leave the church house or as soon as the sermon over, they go back to doing whatever it was that they was doing. Others are like seeds sown on rocky ground. When they hear the word, immediately they receive it with joy, but they have no root. They are short-lived. When distress or persecution comes because of the word, they immediately fall away. So that's just saying some people, they get a good word, they get super encouraged, but then as soon as the test come, they fall off, pretty much. Others are like seeds sown among thorns. These are the ones who hear the word, but the worries of this age, the deceitfulness of wealth, and the desires for other things enter in and choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. So then there's some people who receive the word, they get in it, and then it's just like they let worry and doubt and, oh, I don't have enough money for this, or how is this going to make, they let those anxieties, and it literally suffocates them. Have you ever wondered when you're having like a panic attack, or we won't even claim that, but if you have worry, you're so worried and you're so anxious, like you can't even think straight. It's just like you're just going a mile a minute. Your mind is just going on a hamster wheel. Like, that's not what God ever intended for us. But he says here, and those like seeds sown on good ground hear the word, they welcome it, they produce fruit, and then they have gotten 100 times more than what they sown. The word tells us man's days are numbered and are full of trouble. So us going through challenges and hard times should not be a surprise. Are they frustrating? Yes. 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 And when I think about it right now, I have to just take a pause, because even sometimes I find myself complaining or getting frustrated and letting circumstances and situations like consume me. And God is like, bro, what? You know me. You know my word. Be anxious for nothing, but by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, make your request known. Pray to God. That literally, what that is saying, that's in Philippians. What that's literally saying is just telling us to go to God like, God, you know I got these bills right now, and you know how much money my check was. I'm trusting you. I know you will never put too much on me. That is literally what that verse is saying. Be anxious for nothing. Don't worry about nothing, but take everything to God. God, I don't got enough money, but right now, thank you for this job. And you going to make a way like you always do. You can plug whatever in there, any situation. God does not want us to be anxious. God wants us to receive his word, understand that we are going to have some trying times while we are here. Like the enemy's whole plan, his whole tactic is for us to waste time. We do not even know how much time we got down here on earth. So if the enemy can keep us from getting to our promise, that is what he's going to do. If you do not even know how many days you got down here, why would you want to even waste a day, a minute? You don't want to. Get in the word. The word is good, okay? I love y'all. Mwah.